Promess application, measuring drag force in high-performance bearings. Bearing drag force is the resistance or torque needed to overcome the internal friction of the bearing. In layman's terms, the balls or rollers should let the inner race move freely relative to the outer race. In measuring bearing drag torque, we're determining the torque required to keep the inner race rotating while the outer race stays still. The internal friction the bearing is overcoming has a few sources, but mainly this friction comes from the contact between the balls or rollers within the bearing and the outer race. If not accounted for, this friction can lead to greater energy consumption, overheating, and accelerated wear over the life of the bearing. Promess was asked to determine what the drag force of a bearing would be when under different amounts of force. Promess discovered the best way to accomplish this application was by using a Promess REMAP to simulate the force and rotation the bearing would be under in practice, and a Promess Torque Table to measure the amount of movement transferred to the outer race by the bearing. The application operated as follows. The REMAP extends its ram and applies a relatively small axial load to the bearing. Then the rotational axis of the REMAP moves to maintain a specified speed. While rotating, the REMAP gradually steps through several force targets, while maintaining a consistent rotational speed to test the bearing's efficiency at varying axial forces. The bearing drag torque is then captured by the Promess Torque Table, as it measures the reactionary torque seen by the bearing's outer race. If you have an application this process could apply to or are interested in learning more about Promess, call 810-229-9334 or visit us online at promessinc.com.